Hello there, thanks for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard and I'm holding Big Yellow. That's a nickname I gave it. If you've seen my previous Big Green Beach Boys blog, you'll know that this is the sister poster from 3 months later. So basically we've got simply a fabulous concert poster in bright red and yellow colors from December of 1963 when the Beach Boys were still young and naive and churning out surfing and hot rod hits. And it's just a wonderful and scarce poster. It's just really fun. I'll give you a quick scan from top to bottom here. It's another jumbo from Colby Poster Printing Company in Los Angeles. And there we go. Nice. It's got a lot of bells and whistles. Nice information down there at the bottom and everything, and a cool photo of the Beach Boys and so forth. Now, in the 3 months since the September 1963 Big Green concert poster, a lot had happened. For one thing, of course, we lost our president. John F. Kennedy had been assassinated 1 month before this show and 2 months after Big Green. And Brian Wilson, the group's obviously musical mastermind and everything, had sort of been moving out of the surfing, the 100% surfing phase the group was in, and he sort of was getting a little bit bored with that, and perhaps I'm conjecturing there, and moving more toward hot rods and so forth, and that was would pop up quite a bit in Beach Boys music for the next year or two. And the other change is that David Marks was no longer a member of the original Beach Boys. Al Jardine, who actually came along before Marks in the earliest days, had replaced David Marks for good. So playing into both those things, including the hot rod theme, here's the photo used for the poster. And as you can see left to right, we have Al Jardine, Carl Wilson, Dennis Wilson, Mike Love, and then standing tall, meaning he's in the foreground, Brian Wilson. So this is, the Sacramento Memorial Auditorium. There you can see it right there. And promoter Fred Vail at the top, Frederick Vail Productions. This was actually the third time that Vail had brought the Beach Boys to the Sacramento Memorial Auditorium. The first time was way back on May 24th when they were literally just getting going of 63. And then Big Green was mid-September of 63, and then you have this one at the end of the year, December 21st, 4 days obviously before Christmas in 63. Now, the previous two, Brian Wilson did not, I should say, for Big Green, Brian Wilson didn't show up. I don't think he did for May 24th either, but he definitely did for this show, so that's kind of fun and kind of nice. And going down the poster a little bit, underneath the Memorial Auditorium there, you have the ticket prices, $2 in advance and $2.25 at the door, which just seems like, literally Diet Coke change at a concert these days. But what's so great about this poster, which makes it the really sweet added special touch is, if you can see that, this concert will be recorded for future release as a Capitol album with 3 exclamation points. Holy cow. Wow. Just think how many live albums have been released in rock history. Everything from The Who Live at Leeds to, there's just, everybody has a great live album, right? But I don't think I've ever seen a concert poster ever that actually said on the poster to sell tickets, by the way, this is being recorded as a live album. Now, there's got to be a couple out there, I'm sure, but I don't remember ever seeing them. Let's put it this way, it hardly never happens. And so it's really fun to have it on this great big, beautiful Beach Boys concert poster. Really a nice, sweet added touch. And if you know your Beach Boys history, you know what album, capital LP, they were talking about with that plug. That would be Beach Boys Concert. Let me get it out of the glare here. And this, of course, coming out in 1964, less than a year later, became the Beach Boys' first #1 album. So that was quite significant. I remember when I was like 11-year-old or something, I remember getting this and just having great fun with it at the time. It was really a fun record because there were lots of hijinks by the group and lots of goofing off and lots of great music and lots of screaming, the whole thing, back when it was really novel in 63, or I should say in 64. Now, interestingly, so I guess they initially thought they were going to actually record the entire live album at this show, but instead they just started to record it at this December 21st date, and supposedly there were some technical problems with the tape recording and everything, so they only used 2 songs from this concert for that concert live album, and that would be cover versions of Long Tall Texan and Chuck Berry's Johnny B. Good, with a few, studio tweaks, which was common with live albums. And they also took promoter Fred Vail's intro from this very show to start off the live album. And just for the fun of it, I'll play it for you real quick here, just the spoken word intro.
Now, from Hawthorne, California, to entertain you tonight with a the gala concert and a recording session, the fabulous Beach Boys.
And off they go into fun, 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 and the thing was off and rocking. So it's really neat that that intro is actually from this show. And Fred apparently went out and introduced the Beach Boys because the KXOA DJ didn't show up on time. And isn't that fortuitous? Because the DJ, I'm sure, is long retired, and Fred is still very active in Beach Boys circles and beloved by fans worldwide. So, by the way, the rest of that live album Beach Boys concert was recorded quite a number of months later, August of 1964. So they really waited a long time. But anyway, I think the last final nice touch about this beautiful Beach Boys concert poster being December 21st, 1963, it was somebody's birthday on this day. It was Carl Wilson's 17th birthday. How fun is that, huh? Rest in peace, Carl, right? And Dennis. So anyway, great Beach Boys concert poster. Hope you enjoyed seeing it today. Surf's up at Poster Central. Even got my Hawaiian shirt on. And take care. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.